Hi, for dinner tonight we're having chicken and vegetables with a side of rice. The chicken will be made in the form of a dish that we had at a Peruvian restaurant in Tucson last week. I think Guy Fieri had been there. But it's very spicy chili sauce, and they did not give me the exact ingredients, but I made my own version of it last week. It was a huge hit. It is so good. So you definitely want to try this. And I'll be really good and try to show you the steps and the proportions today. So the first thing I'm going to do is make chicken, and I had mine with steak, but the chicken, what I'm going to do to try to make this easy to eat, easy to cook, you can do anything. You can just slice this up in little pieces, but what I thought I would do is tenderize it and then cut them up into little tiny strips, marinate that, then cook it at the end. So just to show you, I have a huge package of chicken breasts. This is one. I don't use this side because it's going to cut up my plastic, but if you've had a hard day, just smash away like this until it's flat, and we'll show you. So really, that one chicken breast turns into this. And what the beating does is it really breaks up those muscle fibers and tenderizes the meat. I believe some of my marinade will also tenderize the meat. But basically what I'll do is I will pound out and tenderize my meat. Then I'll come back and show you how I cut it. After I pounded these out, I cut my piece lengthwise, and now I'm just cutting it into thin, small strips. I should give more surface area to the meat to absorb more of the marinade. Those have been chopped. Next step is the marinade. So in my bowl, I have about 1/3 cup of chopped red onion and a teaspoon of minced garlic. Now I'm going to add this chipotle mixture. So that's probably a measuring tablespoon. Heaping, I'm thinking it's probably close to 1/4 cup altogether here of this. What I found is that Better Than Bouillon has a smoky chipotle too. So we will add sort of a big heaping tablespoon of that. Now, probably 1/4 cup of vinegar. I'm using white wine vinegar. And the juice from at least 4 limes. I only have 3 today, so I'm going to use some lemon to make up for it. So I added 1 lemon to the limes, a pinch of salt, a pinch of black pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, and a teaspoon of honey. Stir it up. Looks like this. Now the next step is really just to put all of the meat in there, stir it up, let it soak in the flavor, let it marinate. You can cover it and put it in the fridge for a couple of hours, or just leave it out for 1/2 hour or so when you're ready to cook it. So this is treat time. Now they did get some chicken treats. They always look like they're starving. It's time for another one. They don't really like these dog biscuits, but I put peanut butter in the middle. Now let's see what happens. And I think it's gone. There we go. Maya, your turn. How sweet. Let's see, Thomas. Okay. He's done. He's looking like he's starving again. Isn't that cute? How much food will I give them? So, time to start the dinner. Here's my pan. I will start by putting in some olive oil and maybe a couple tablespoons of butter to start the vegetables. Throw that in there. Nice and hot. I'll let that melt a little bit. Get some salt and pepper out. Season my vegetables. Really what I'm going to start off with, I have a bag here, 16 ounces, so I'll probably put half of the bag, so 8 ounces of carrots, And with this, I like to season as I go. So a sprinkle of pepper, a sprinkle of salt, and I actually love these Malden sea salt flakes. They're delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook a bit before I add more vegetables. Okay, carrots have been cooked. They are softened and slightly browned. Now for the peppers and red onion, this is about 1/3 of a red onion diced and 3 red peppers diced. So same concept, saute until you can eat them, until they're kind of soft, a little bit crispy maybe. Add some salt and pepper and watch them as they cook, and we'll come back. You know, the smell of peppers cooking is so delicious. Oh my gosh. And these actually look beautiful. So we'll keep working it. These are coming along. I'll have to taste them to make sure that they are soft enough, not soggy. Usually a little bit crisp, but mainly soft. Beautiful. It has a nice, soft, slight crunch, but still soft, sweet. I added the seasoning, so it's well seasoned. Now I'm just taking these out. And the next step will be to saute chicken. The pan is still nice and hot. I will add a little more oil. Oop, that's cute. Another couple of tablespoons of butter. Let that melt a bit. You can hear it sizzling. Now I don't want to cook all of this chicken at the same time. There is so much in here that it will steam all the chicken instead of browning and searing. So I usually will do this a bit at a time. Just taking some of the chicken from the marinade and browning it. I can go ahead and continue to mix this in here while we're at it. I also will put all of the cooked chicken in my bowl here with my vegetables once those are cooked. My rice is going and I have bread rolls coming. Okay, Ashley.
That is amazing. Perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. I like how it's in little chunks. And then the veggies with it are the perfect match.
Spoken like a true Sun Devil. Yep, we forgot about the Sun Devil part. Yeah, okay.
That is
Thank
so
you.
good.
Not sure. Ready? Okay, Dad. You took a piece of meat?
Mm-hmm. Flavor is fantastic. Texture is perfect. Very, very good.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Here's the dinner and a simple salad. So I would call this my Peruvian chicken. Let's take a taste test. Some peppers, chicken, rice. Very flavorful, very tasty, yum. This one you should try. Enjoy.